Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, October 22nd, 2020 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is staying in my center, in my balance, in my harmony, supports me being in my power. And today we have the sun shifting from Libra into Scorpio. Now for pretty much everybody, it is going to be in the second part of the day, right around 4 p.m. Pacific time. That means we're going to have a strong amount of our day, or a large part of our day, in Libra energy, working on still mastering that energy of staying in our balance, staying in power, finding harmony within. And like I always say, the sign before is always a foundation or a platform for the next sign. So to be able to stay in your balance, in your harmony, to take care of yourself on that level can support the Scorpio energy, because Scorpio is so deep. It sees so much. It is such a powerful sign, and it's a sign that rules the energy of transformation. And it's basically transformation in order for us to be empowered. But as part of that process, we can visit things like our victim, we can visit things like our shadow and darkness, and we can see things that feel unjust or unfair. So we can better manage that sometimes if we can find some semblance of balance and harmony within ourselves. So I'm going to go deeper into Scorpio tomorrow. I kind of want to focus on that Libra energy for today because it is through most of the day. So again, Libra, even though we've been doing this for the last 30 days, holding that space for our balance, loving yourself, having enough worth for yourself, or even being in relationship with yourself enough to notice where you need to hold that energy, where you need to show up for yourself, where you need to find that balance. I actually have the participation card today. And if you remember, this is kind of my Virgo card to some extent: body, mind, spirit, soul, heart. So we tune into those energies to find where are we out of balance, and then tune into that to find our balance, and then to step into our power. So it all works together. Now, the universe and 2020 being what it is, it's not necessarily going to be the easiest thing today, standing in that power, standing in that energy. We have the moon in Capricorn making really strong connections. In fact, the first connection is a square, actually squaring Lilith, and then squaring Mars. So that Lilith square, Lilith in Aries, reminding us to take action according to our soul. And then that energy is mimicked as we have the moon squaring that Mars energy. Mars is actually a co-ruler of Scorpio, so that rashness, that ability to go off, as the moon, any outside authority, any emotional energy squares Mars, we may find ourselves going off a little bit, and you will see that in the cards. I do have the Thunderbolt card, so we may feel explosive, at least in part, through the day. And then again, Libra reminds us, can you come back to yourself? What do you need right now to find your center? What do you need right now to be in your own personal harmony? The moon is then going to go on to connect to Neptune. So we're going to find our flow again. We may be a little explosive for a moment, and then find our flow, find our peace. Remember, we're here on the spiritual journey. What is your journey? How do you find your personal authority in your spiritual journey? That's part of the lesson of the Capricorn, is tuning into your personal authority rather than always outsourcing that energy. So moon continuing on, a connection with Pluto, a connection with, Jupiter and then Pluto, and even Saturn later in the day. So these are all conjunctions. Mahalo says hi. These are all conjunctions. The Jupiter energy is reminding us, stay focused on what you're building. Stay focused on the good. Even if you had that explosive moment, I have to say, I said that 444. Stay focused on the good. Even if you had that explosive moment, you can still restart your energy. You don't have to let that shape the whole rest of your day. How do you form a reset, and how do you connect to the good things that are around you. This is the card being like, yeah, it's ordinary, and yet in the ordinariness there's like miracles, there's good things. Can you see these gifts? Can you see these good things that are around? So tuning into that. The moon, Pluto, moon, Saturn energies, again, moon can represent that which is hidden. So as the moon connects to Pluto energy, hidden shadows around authority, whether the authority is outside you, inside you, hidden energies around control. And this is really good entrance for the sun to be shifting into Scorpio, because Scorpio can really see any of that underhanded energy from outside. Thing is, you also have to notice it within yourself. Notice where those control issues come up in and through yourself, or where you can be underhanded in and through that energy. And then the authority lesson, still working that authority lesson as well. So much going on in the day. We also have Chiron. Chiron is connecting to Mercury. Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. So again, old wounds coming up. Wounds around you being true to yourself. And again, that fits very much in with the moon and its shadow connecting to Pluto. Again, maybe we've made mistakes in the past being ourselves. Of course we have. We're all human. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. We make mistakes. And yet, a lot of times we hold that against ourselves. We will carry shame about it, and we will kind of bury parts of ourselves. So here, this energy is being uncovered to be healed. And again, going back to the Libra lesson, what do you need to be in balance? What do you need to feel harmonious about these energies within yourself? So bring it back to that. How can you, a lot of times it's the inner child, how can you tend to yourself and tell yourself, okay, this was a learning experience. Can I release this? And we all have different processes through which we go through it, but to address it is huge. So sun into Scorpio, like I said, 4 p.m. Pacific time. I do want to mention, when the sun shifts, we will be at 0 degrees. 0 means 0. It is a refresh. It is a restart. It is a degree of transformation. We are transforming from one sign into another. And so while the sun is at that 0 degree energy, you may feel wonky. So if you suddenly like hit a wall, feel tired, in the afternoon, or just even feel that energy shift and the veils thin even more, be gentle with yourself. Take it easy. Being gentle with yourself is actually one way that you can stand in your power, especially in a world where we've been told to not listen to ourselves and to go, 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 no matter what you are feeling and doing. Change card. Yes, we are shifting. And it's so interesting. Like, I think of Scorpio and I'm like, of course we have like Libra and Sagittarius, like 2 of the potentially lightest signs around Scorpio. We are going deep. We're already a little bit deep because Mercury is there, but we're going to go even deeper with the sun in Scorpio. So be prepared to meet yourself on those levels. One of the energies of Scorpio is intimacy. Prepare for intimacy with yourself. Can you be vulnerable with yourself? Can you be real with yourself? Because we are going to go there. We are going to go there this year, this month. All right, so I'll be back tomorrow and we'll dig deeper into the Scorpio energy. Besides that, you can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. And the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power. And stay curious. Namaste.